Hi guys, welcome to Know Math. My name is Sir Bench Antonio, and in this video, we will discuss how to draw or how to construct a Venn diagram on sets. This lesson is intended for high school mathematics, especially for grade 7 students. If you are not yet subscribed on my channel, please hit like and subscribe for more of my videos. Before we discuss how to draw or how to construct a Venn diagram, let us review what Venn diagram is. A Venn diagram, or a set diagram, is a diagram that shows all possible logical relations between a finite collection of sets. It uses circle to show their relationships. On our figure, we have here a circle A and a circle B, or a set A and a set B, where it shows their relationship. Let's say Joey and Ray have pets. A dog and cat and a bird are Joey's pets, while Ray's pets are a cat and a rabbit. Draw a Venn diagram showing their pets. If we're going to list their pets using a roster method, it looks like this. Joey has a dog, cat, and a bird, while Ray has a cat and a rabbit. So the first thing that we need to do for us to draw a Venn diagram is to draw two circles that overlap inside a rectangular shape. So this will serve now as our Venn diagram. So we will name the first circle as J for Joey's pets and the second circle as R for Ray's pets. And this U is our universal set. So the first thing that we need to do with this is to check the pets they have in common, which is the cat, where we will go into write it on the middle part of their circles. That cat is still belong to the circle of Joey, and it is belong to the circle of Ray. And then the other pets that we have for Joey, we're going to write it inside Joey's circle. So we have here a dog and a bird. While on Ray's circle, we still have a rabbit. So let us observe that on a circle of Joey, his three pets are there. In a circle of Ray, his three pets are there. So this is how we're going to show a Venn diagram. Let us try more example. Example 1. Let us draw a Venn diagram given set A as the elements of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and set B has the elements of 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So for us to show it again, since we have two sets, we're going to draw two circles inside the rectangular shape. And this will serve now as our Venn diagram. First circle is our set A, and the second circle is our set B. The first thing that we need to check is, or are the elements that they have in common. So what are those elements? We have 1, we have 3, and also we have 5. So these elements will be written inside the circle or inside the part where they overlapped, which is 1, 3, and 5. You can write anywhere on that part. And the remaining elements of set A will be written inside the circle A, which not overlaps with the circle B. So as the remaining elements for set B, we're going to write it inside the set B where it not overlaps with the set A or the circle A. And let us check. All of the elements on set A is inside the circle A. And all of the elements of set B is inside the circle B. How about if we're going to show A intersect B? We all know by reviewing the operations on set, we have the intersection, the union, the complement of a set, and the difference of a set. So one of those is the intersection of set. The intersection of set are the elements that they have in common, where these are the elements they have in common. Therefore, by shading, this is now how we're going to show A intersect B. Example 2. Draw a Venn diagram given set X has the elements of A, E, I, O, and U. Set Y has the element S, A, I, and D. And we have this universal set where the letters from the word housemaid. So we have two sets. Exclude the universal set as it is inside the rectangular shape. And we have here the first circle of set X and the second circle of set Y. So again, the first thing that we need to do is to check what are the elements they have in common. So they have both A and they have both I's. So we're going to write it where they overlap. That is the section where they overlap. And then the rest of the letters for set X, we're going to write it inside the circle X, which not overlaps with the circle Y. And those are E, O, and U. So we're going to write it inside the circle X, where it not overlaps with circle Y. And for the set Y, we have S and D. We're going to write it inside the circle Y, where it not overlaps. But we have this what we call universal set. The universal set has the elements of the letters from the word housemaid. We have H, O, U, S, E, M, A, I, and D. So since the universal set are all elements inside the Venn diagram, so we will include all the elements on the circle X and all the elements on the circle Y. So let's start one by one. H. We do not see the element H on the circle X, and we do not see the element H on the circle Y. So therefore, we will going to write it outside the circles X and Y. You can write wherever you wanted to write, just it is inside the universal set. So we're done with H. Let's mark it. And how about O? The next letter is O. So we can see that there's O inside the circle X. So it is already written inside the Venn diagram. And so as with U, letter S is inside the circle Y. Letter E is in the circle X. Letter M. Letter M, we do not see the element M inside the circles X and Y. So we're going to write it outside the circles X and Y. But still, it belongs to the universal set. The element A, the element I, we already have it inside the circle X and so as inside the circle Y. And last is the element D, which is also on the circle Y. So H and M are the two elements that you cannot see on the set X and set Y. So we will going to write it outside those two circles, but it is still belong to the universal set. How about if we wanted to show the X union Y or set X union set Y? We all know that when we say union, we're going to combine all of the elements that belongs to the set X and to the set Y, or belongs to the circle X and to the circle Y. So we're going to shade those two circles. So this is now our X union y. If, you're, if we were to ask what are the elements of x union y, so these are the elements that on the shaded part, so we have A, E, I, O, U, S, and D. You can write it in alphabetically arranged or even if it is not alphabetically arranged. How about the second one? Let's show the complement of set Y. The complement of set Y are all the elements that belongs to the universal set but not on the circle Y. So therefore, if we're going to show it using the Venn diagram, this will look like this. So all of the part that has been shaded are the elements that is not belong to the set Y. So therefore, the complement of set Y has the elements of E, O, U, H, and M. Again, you can write those letters or those elements in alphabetically arranged or not. It is still accepted. Now let us try example 3. Draw a Venn diagram given first the universal set where the elements are from numbers 1 to 15. So we all know what are the numbers from 1 to 15. We also have here set A, which has the elements of multiples of 3 from 1 to 15. So what are those? Let's list the elements from or the multiples of 3 from 1 to 15. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. So these are the multiples of 3 from 1 to 15. How about the set B? We have here the factors of A. So what are the elements consist of set? What are the factors of A? We have 1, 2, 4, and 8. So these are the factors of 8. And we have here our third set, which is the set C, where the elements are odd numbers from 1 to 15. So let us list the odd numbers from 1 to 15. Those are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. So these are now the elements of the three sets. Since now we have the three sets, A, B, and C, drawing a Venn diagram, we should have three circles inside our rectangular shape. For circle A, or for set A is the circle A, for set B is the circle B, and for set C is the circle C. So let's start first on the middle part of the Venn diagram, on the inner part of the three circles. So this is the inner part of the three circles. The inner part of the three circles represent the relationship of the three sets where the elements, we can find that element inside those three sets. So let us find an element that we can see on both or on the three sets. So we do not see any element that they have in common. So therefore, we do not have any element on that part. Next, this part. This part is the intersection of A and C, or circle A and a circle C. So we need to find elements that we can see on both A and C, or set A and set C. So what are the elements they have in common? Set A and set C. So we have here 3. So we're going to write 3. We also have 9, We have here 9. We also have 15. So those are the elements that we can see on both sets A and C. So therefore, it is on the intersection of the circle A and the circle C, but not overlapped with the circle B because we cannot see those elements in set B. Now, let us check this part. This part is the intersection of set B and set C, which not overlaps with the circle A. Or we can only see those elements on both set B and set C, but not on the set A. So what are those? We have 1 for set B and C. What else? So there's no other element aside from 1 that we can see on both set B and set C. Next, let us proceed with this part. This part is a part where element or set A intersect with the set B, but not overlap with set C. So it is only the relationship between set A and set B. So let us check which elements that we can see both on set A and set B. So let us observe that there's no element that we can see on both set A and set B. So the remaining elements, if we are done with the inner part of our Venn diagram, we will now proceed to the outer part or middle part of the circles, where on a circle A, the elements inside where it not overlaps with the set B and the set C, those are only elements that you can see inside the set A. So what are those? Those are 6 and 12. So we will write here 6 and 12. How about on circle B? What are the elements that we can see on set B which will not overlap with the circles A and C? So what are those elements? We have 2, 4, and 8. So we're going to write here 2, 4, and 8. You can write wherever you want, but take note that it is inside the circle B. And for set C or for the circle C, the rest of the elements that you can only see on set C, which are 5, 7, 11, and 13. So these are now the elements that you can see on circle A, and it is on the set A. On the circle B, it is on set B. And on the circle C, it is on set C. But note that we have this what we call universal set. The universal set has the elements of numbers from 1 to 10, or 1 to 15, I'm sorry. So these are numbers from 1 to 15. So we all know what are those numbers. Let's take it one by one. If you do not see the elements in the universal set on set A, set B, and set C, therefore it is outside the 3 circles. Let's start with number 1. So we see number 1 here. So we will not going to write it outside the 3 circles. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How about 10? So we do not see 10 in any of the 3 circles. So therefore, it is outside the 3 circles. But it is still belong to the universal set. Let us proceed with 11, 12, 13, We do not see 14, so therefore we're going to write 14 outside the three circles. Lastly, number 15. So this is now our Venn diagram for the three sets. But what if we are to show A union B intersect with set C? So first, since A union B has this illustration and set C has this illustration, we're going to check the intersection of A union B that intersect with set C, and these are the illustration. So therefore, what are the elements of A union B intersect with C? Those are 1, 3, 9, and 15. What if we are to show the complement of B that intersect with the union of A and C? Let's start to show the complement of set B. So these are the elements which are on the complement of set B. Take note that the complement of set B are the elements that is in the universal set but you cannot see in set B. So these are the elements on the shaded part. But what is A union C? What are those elements? These are the elements that you can see in A union C. But the problem is, what is their intersection? Where did they intersect? These are now their intersection. So what are the elements showing complement of set B that intersect with A union C? So these are, let's start with the smallest number, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, and 15. So these are the elements of that set. What if we are to show B union with the intersection of A and C? Let's start with the B. So these are the elements inside the set or the circle. And what is A intersect C? These are the elements that you can see on the intersection of A and C. But we are to check their union. So if we're going to get the elements that has been shaded, so these are all the elements. So what are the elements inside? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We also have 8, 9, and 15. So these are the elements that's in B union with the intersection of A and C. And those are for the Venn diagram. How to construct or how to draw a Venn diagram. And of course, I have this math challenge for you guys. Construct a Venn diagram with three sets given the universal set numbers from 1 to 15. The set A has the elements of multiples of 2 from 1 to 10. And set B are the factors of 12. And set C, two-digit numbers that we can see from 1 to 15. And kindly show A, union B, union C, and their complement. What are the elements of that set? If you know the answer, guys, just picture and comment down below. I'll be be happy to assist you. Please do not forget to hit like and subscribe for more of my videos. Thank you for watching.